Barrister Darlington Agumo, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, yes, sir.
Welcome.
Yes.
Interesting, right? Barrister.
As usual.
As usual.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Getting a Maggie.
Oh,
what is that? Getting a Kembe. What is going on since Kembe?
What has been happening to me since?
And what has been happening to you since?
Which you and your party have not resolved.
Which party, Barrister? I don't belong to any party. Yes, now what party?
I thought they said you are the APC woman.
You're the one that has been putting that on my head. You have not allowed your fans and your followers to be tagging me APC woman. I don't know. If I was APC woman, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to Abuja. They enjoy myself with one fine presidential agency, Barrister. Yes, now.
Create your own.
That is it now, but I need to look for one, so that they will fix it for me inside FEC. You need to give me connections higher up.
Okay.
So that, to go through process, budget to be allocated to us.
And then I will draft the laws regulating it, Abi.
You understand? Then they will just seal it for us. Ego Kanabia will be conducting press conferences, doing global interviews, bringing in diplomats and all of that. And Diego and Abuja and our secretariats, we are living large. Yes, now.
But anytime they request something from you and you refuse, they will not tell you that you are not recognized.
No, Barrister, you know this kind of thing. you understand now. If you have something is going to exchange hands. So that you will not be exposed.
Exactly.
So is that what is happening to some people now?
In fact, it's unfortunate that man is not a woman.
What do you mean?
What I mean, no need.
What do you mean? That the man is not a woman, sir? What do you mean, Barrister? Explain that statement.
Where is the Beta Edu and Sadiat? Did you take them to court? They will never go to court. So that is it too. You take advantage of your gender at any point in time.
So the man should have acted like or reasoned as a woman.
In fact, everything.
And if he had done that, nothing would have happened.
I said everything would have died down. Not to talk of this bad weather.
Barrister Darlington Agumo is my analyst this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much actually for joining us today. Barrister, you're a troublemaker.
Are you serious?
Yes, now you like wahala.
Are you serious?
You like a problem, Barrister.
I owe me.
Yes.
As gentle as I am.
Hey!
Esther.
Giwakwa. Atomic bomb. Makagini. Ebe kwanu. Which place?
Esther, they're gentle.
You're not gentle at all. You look gentle. You cause ripples.
I was a good boy until
you're rippling.
I was a good boy until I met you.
You're rippling the Mua. It's me that is gentle. I didn't do anything. I made him and it mean no sense.
Are you not the one that caused all this for me?
Guinea camera now. Cause Guinea. Barrister, my hand is not there. You keep setting ripples in the polity.
Are you serious?
Yes, now you know that now. You know that very well.
I didn't know.
You're causing a lot of people to be uncomfortable.
I was just doing God's work. God
You're
said you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Is that not what I'm saying? Any other thing? Have I lied before?
Well, sometimes you may have made some statements that are considered as misnomers that would have caused arguments between I and you here. On several occasions, it has happened.
At the end of the day, who won?
Is it, what do you mean at the end of the day who won?
The argument
it's not about winning. We make disagreements to agree at some point. And then our callers will now put things in context. Yes, now. That's the cocoa.
And who always win? Have I lost any?
Paris, are you looking for where to win?
Hold on.
Is this a law court?
Have I lost any battle with you?
Well, are we Barrister, we're not fighting a battle. Well, we're fighting a battle actually.
Okay.
But not in here. Barrister Darlington Agumo, thank you so much. Very quickly, Barrister, we have some people coming in to talk about something very important. We discussed this yesterday, and we have live guests in here to tell us the observations and their complaints and precisely how this has troubled a lot of businesses. Remember, we told you yesterday while we're discussing this that we're going to try to speak with a couple of persons to come in here and representatives as well. They've already arrived. But very quickly, Barrister, the Yoruba Union have called out, the president and saying that he cannot sweep this under the carpet. this situation about Femi Gbajabiamila and this particular prince guy, that is dangerous, for the presidency to do something like that. And they're saying that at this point in time, with where Nigeria stands, we're at a point where it is quite important for when something this huge comes up, let the government of the day be exonerated rather than that stigma remaining, the stigma of corruption and criminality riddling this administration. So the Yoruba sociocultural group, they call themselves Igbimo Maje Kobaje Ile Yoruba. They are accusing President Tinubu of shielding his chief of staff over allegations involving this prince Adeni Adeyemi, and who has insisted that he's the Director General of the Presidential Economic Advisory Council and the Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council. They're describing the presidency's defense of Baja as like using urine as water and semen as soap for bathing, insisting that the allegations against the Chief of Staff warrants an independent investigation rather than public denials. Adeyemi has made huge allegations against Baja about bribe money collected 400 million naira. A balance of 600 million naira was remaining, and that is where he refused to give anything. That Baja demanded 48% of the agency's 27.4 billion naira take-off grant, received 400 million through a proxy to facilitate his appointment, while claiming that an outstanding balance of 200 million naira remains unpaid. That rather than suspending Baja and constituting an investigative committee to establish the facts surrounding the allegations, the Yoruba Union said the presidency, without shame, came out publicly to shield the president's chief of staff. This was a statement signed today by the convener of the group, Olushola Badero, and released through its home director, Princess Balogun. The organization also stated that the agency in question had been liaising with government institutions and receiving allocations from Nigeria's public purse, despite the presidency's claim that it does not exist.
Esther, please, I want to ask you again. This group, where are they from? Which region of the country are they from?
Barrister.
I didn't hear you very well. By this time of the day,
why?
It's only English I used to hear.
It's English
Oh, that name you mentioned, I didn't hear you very well.
Barrister, EG earpiece. You are having headphone on your head, so whatever I'm saying is entering inside your eardrum.
I want to hear that name again. I want to.
The Yoruba Social-Cultural Group. Igbimo Maje Kobaje Ile Yoruba.
Okay, nǹkan tó ti bàjẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ lẹ́sọ̀nsìn.
Taloni. Barrister Taloni. Kí ló ń pè?
You know why I asked that question? The little ti bàjẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀, it don bàjẹ́ before. now you dey talk about it, abi? So that I will not clap for you. Yeah? You know these people, the way they just coin all this thing, it's like this thing they said the other day, Kosaye ni Eko abi Egu, Kosaye operation. You understand? They just coin all this way to divert our attention. Are you telling me that the lay you are talking about, it never budget since? You are just seeing it now, or you want to form a group to make your own money? How many groups have you not had in this part of the content? Everybody just sit down and create their own region so that they will now cash out or something. Is that not what is going on here? Your children are in the forest in Oyo State. You are not talking about that one.
Okay, Barrister, I don't understand.
So
what is the meaning of the group, though? Because the way you're sounding like it'd be more Majakoba Ile Yoruba. What's the meaning of the group?
Esther, I swear to God, I will not tell you.
Chinekena. Please, audience, if you're listening to me, kindly let me know the meaning. We won't let Barrister do Yanga for us. Because you understand Yoruba, you're not trying to show off. Ogini, what's that?
Let somebody tell
I'm going to Yoruba school. In fact, I'm marrying a Yoruba prince. Barrister, let me just inform you. Yes, an Opase for that matter. Yes, see, fresh, young. Yes, and he will teach me the Yoruba. What is wrong with you? You're not threatening me by telling me you will not tell me the meaning. Yes, now.
Okay.
What is okay? Or you tell me the meaning.
Esther, I will not tell you. Am I a Yoruba man?
But you understand the meaning.
No, this one I don't understand it.
You deliberately want to not understand
Esther, what I'm asking here is that what is the essence of this instruction? This is the same people who validated Tinubu, who supported all he has been doing.
But Barrister, you cannot generalize like that.
Hold on.
They're not. This is a different union. No.
In fact, I disagree with you. I disagree with you, Esther.
Yeah.
Because if you people are united in condemning what is bad, all of us say yes. But when even the elites in this region are supporting Tinubu, then who are you to come and say that he's not doing well? That's what this your group you are talking about. Who is there? You think Tinubu will listen to such group?
But I want to ask you a question. Do you think it's all the Yorubas that supports whatever it is that is going on in this country? I've always insisted that it's just like how you have. It's not all Igbos that are supporting Peter Obi. It's not all Yorubas that support what is going on in this country. And to be honest with you, a lot of them have been calling out some of the inconsistencies and anomalies taking place in this government.
Are you serious?
Yes, they're not. Irrespective of who the person is that is their tribe, they've been condemning some of these activities. And I thought you would applaud the fact that those who are logically thinking by every angle are saying, no, this doesn't make sense.
Esther, please, you know, in a community,
last month, I almost could not pay my child's school fees. Thank God for base cash. No.
There is something they call elders of the land. Is that not true?
Okay, true.
Good. If those elders of the land have not decided or taken a position on any issue, will any rascal in that community come and say, no, we know? It's the elders that everybody is looking up to. Is that not true? So if the elders have spoken, you say, yes, somebody is talking here. But if those elders are looking the other side, and things are going wrong, are you not going to blame everybody there? Because this is elders who are supposed to lead. So when one or two of your youth are come and say, we no go agree, whom are they talking to? Let the elders speak. They are the custodian of the tradition and culture of any community in Nigeria. It is those elders that it is incumbent on them to speak at any point in time. Condemn what is condemnable, Esther.
Well, they are doing that, Barrister.
I don't think
they are condemning it. They are even saying, how on earth will the non-existent agency claimed by Bajananiga get its way into the 2026 budget and receive the assent of President Tinubu? Who are they deceiving and who are they hiding that they don't want Nigerians to know about?
Have you heard from Afenifere?
Are they the official Yoruba Representative Union?
The elders of Yoruba are in that group. True or false? No, tell me. Go and look at the membership. And you know this part of the world, elders are well respected. So, if the elders have not spoken, you are just making noise. Yes, you are making noise. Let them speak.
Well, Barrister, the group is maintaining that Nigerians should not be gaslighted by either Gbajabiamila Mila or Onaniga, insisting that the public deserves a full explanation of the controversy. They're calling on the president to immediately suspend Gbajabiamila Mila, the president's chief of staff, establish an independent investigative panel to probe the allegations, arguing that failure to do so would reinforce public suspicion that the presidency was attempting to shield senior officials from scrutiny, and the Nigerians are not fools. For any reason, they cannot continue like this and give a bad name to the Yoruba nation.
Esther, the person of Tinubu himself, have any Yoruba group or any elder of the land spoken about him? I mean, personally, Tinubu as a person, have they spoken about him? Imagine if somebody from another region has the whole baggage that Tinubu has. You know what these people would have been saying? True or false? Esther, true or false? This is where I'm going, and that's a fact. Have they spoken about Tinubu as a person? With all the things around him, they will never. Esther, they will never. So forget it. Are you telling me? I know how these people operate. Forget that thing. They just brought out this group to come and say we don't like it, so that you now claim that some people have spoken. Leave that thing. Well, when the elders of this land speak, in fact, Tinubu will be shaking where he is, but they will never talk.
Well,
they will never talk.
It's quite unfortunate, Barrister, the Malay in the politics, because just yesterday, we discussed something similar to this. You were not with us yesterday, where business owners in Lagos State are lamenting expeditiously concerning the exploitation of their businesses by Ikeja Electric. And when you hear complaints like this, sometimes it doesn't escalate, possibly because of certain reasons. And I remember yesterday we said we will try to reach out, to some of these business owners and so some of the areas affected. We even said we'll try to reach out to Ikeja Electric as to these outrageous billings. All right. Now, what they're complaining about is that there was an increment in the tariff, and that it's outrageous because most of them are no more making profits in their businesses because of this increment. They said the tariff became worse when Mrs. Ogochukwu Onyelucha, who was formerly Chief Commercial Officer, was recently promoted as Acting Chief Executive Officer, Managing Director. According to them, since then, all their profits are going into payment of electric bills. An MD says their meter, which Eco Electric gave free of charge to their consumers, Ikeja Electric under Madam Onyelucha is asking for more than 2 million naira from their own consumers. A general manager of a Pixar company in Ajao Estate, who obviously did not want his name mentioned because of victimization, said that due to constant power outage, they spend more on diesel and also spend more on the maintenance of diesel generators and other machineries like air conditioners and door chillers. I have somebody right here to bear evidence, and also have my colleague as well to actually give more clarity on this, because these are persons who are along those areas to confirm, because we had to investigate how bad is this, and my colleague actually did investigate. He's here to talk about the access. Please, Kizike, come in. Sir, good evening. Please join us very quickly. You can use this. Where were the areas you visited today, and what were your observations? I'll start with you, Kizike. Yes, very quickly. What were your observations, and then at the same time, you can use mic one, please. Just come in here. Just come and stand with us. Yes, you have to. Sorry, since it's very brief, maybe no vex. I know you went out. Was it not yesterday? I think we talked about this yesterday. Yeah. And you also had to go out earlier today. You see how we are doing things. Oh, it's not rain though. Should be it rained today when you went out. Please kindly tell us what your own observations were and complaints from some of the people you spoke with.
Okay, so I'm going to speak from Good Evening Lagos. Feels good to be on the show with you, Esther, and Barrister as well. So I'm going to share experience. I'm going to talk on behalf of where I also reside, resident of one of our outlets, Romeo Pizza and Coldberry Ice Cream. So we know of the Romeo Pizza, Coldberry Ice Cream is everywhere, but there's the Surulere branch, and which is sorry, I also have to get the seats, okay, so I can feel comfortable. That's fine. Thank you. All right, so we have the Romeo Pizza, Coldberry Ice Cream that has a Surulere duplex and production line. Now, we pay, that's what the research, they pay 320,000 naira monthly. That's 320 monthly. And then that's about 250 square meters. That's how big it is, right? And that's about EKDC, so it's different. So now I think the major concern is the recent one that happened in one of our outlets in Ajao, which is 40 square meters. So you can compare, looking at comparison, 250 square meters and a bill of 320,000 naira every month, and that has 250 square meter to compare to that of Ajao, which is smaller, 40 square meter, no light yet. So
no electricity.
Yeah, no electricity. So it's more like what we talk about in Nigeria. We pay for what we don't see. It's that bad.
And they increase the tariff. Now, IKDC, madam, I think for me, I just feel... Ikeja Electricity Distribution Company.
The recent bill that was sent was about 1,124,000 naira.
For 1 month?
Yeah, for a month.
For electricity that you did not see?
Did not see. I think, like Ivali said, in Ajao, they use more of the diesels. It's not like I'm saying it because I'm talking. I see it. Close resident. I see everything that happens. So that outlet uses more of diesels other than what they are asking them to pay. Now, no meters. Now, they're saying for you to get a meter, you have to pay.
Yes, obviously. You have to, and it's not supposed to be so. And then in some instances, when you pay, before they bring it, they'll prefer you to remain on that estimated billing. So they'll continue to collect money from you.
And can I say something? The generator power in that place is about 25 kg generator.
That's a diesel gen.
Exactly.
Very big.
So you can see it's that. But I think the point is, recently, since I'm used in court, excellence, I love to put it that way, because I want to solicit. This is Tinubu's government, and this doesn't sound good. There are people who are paying for something, they are not seeing it. So I think this is just me sounding from the masses aspect.
It's not about the masses. Do you know how much a liter of diesel is?
That's another one to talk
if
about.
If petrol is going for 1,200 and something, diesel is almost 2,000 naira a liter, or 2,000 something a liter. Now imagine the 25 kg generator you're using. That's a diesel gen. So imagine how many liters they need to buy to fill up that generator. It's operating how many hours is the pizza company operating? Romeo's Pizza.
But the question is
how many hours are they operating?
24 hours.
24 hours.
Right.
So imagine you powering your business, a diesel generator, for 24 hours. When you obviously pay your bills. Unfortunately, no electricity. And at the end of the month, an estimated billing comes.
It's coming.
And you must pay.
So it's more like it's on your head to pay. But this doesn't sound right. This doesn't feel good. But Esther, I just want to say, Madam Ogochukwu Oyelucha. That's the name. I hope I got it right. I just feel she can do better. If we can have the Surulere platform, the aspect they're having 250 square meters, how much more? Esther, you need to be there. You need to see how small the land is, where they contain. Yet they have been asked to pay this money.
1 million.
I don't even know if they have this money to pay, because if you look at it, did they make sale of this? Not from you, from their own pocket. So it's that bad.
And this will make them lay off workers because you can't meet up with salaries.
Exactly.
Of course.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us. Can you narrate your own experience as well?
Well, my pleasure being with you tonight,
Yes, sir.
Esther and Barrister Darlington.
Right.
It's my pleasure, Kizzy. And we are also encountering the same difficulties with EKDC out of Festac Town.
Yeah.
Because our own business is a hotel business, and we are located there, Kara 24 Hotel, for that matter, so about 20 rooms hotel. And for the early part of this year, we've been paying NEPA bills of 1.7 million, 2 million, and then all of
Per
a sudden,
month.
a month. and with less and less power supply,
Right.
Because we buy diesel that most of the time amounts to about 3 point something million, 2 point something million. And then about 2 months ago, we were here with the surprising news that we are shifted from band C to band A. And as a result of that, the bill in May was about 3.9 million, 33 point something
What?
that we have to pay per month.
From 1 point something to 3.9
3 million.
because of
900
the shift to the band A.
from band, they said tariff is gone up, but I said, okay, if the tariff has gone up, you change us to band A. No formal, no paperwork to show, just verbal, oral report like that. And then we didn't see the light supply. He said band A is supposed to have about 20 hours light or 18 hours. but
18 hours.
We did not get up to 4 hours. So how are we going to be paying that bill?
And in your case, do you have a prepaid meter?
Of course, we have a meter.
So it's
they
your
come to
prepaid
read.
meter.
We
Okay.
have a meter they come to read regularly.
They come to read it.
They come to read it.
That
but
means
they
it's still
never-
the analog one.
See what happened. They come to read our meter, but on our bills we don't see our meter number. Nothing shows that.
I'm sorry, what kind of meter are you using?
I
Is it
think-
prepaid or
I
still
think
the
it's
old
still-
analog
I
one?
think it's still the analog one. I'm not
Have
sure.
you requested for a prepaid meter?
Of course, there was a time that they sent their men from Marina
Yes.
to come and do something with our meter, which they did and confirmed that our meter is okay. So, but the point here I find out from going to Marina as of 2-3 days ago is that when the officers there looked at the meter, they concluded that they were sending us estimated bills.
Yes.
So they were not billing us according to our usage, according to our meter reading. So they
Okay.
read the meter and then they go about and give us
And
estimated.
just give you an estimate.
Exactly.
Which could be above what is being
Exactly.
used,
So-
and you don't even have electricity for that 18
Hello,
hours.
ma'am. That's why I was vehement in not paying. I said no, because it's getting crazy the way the bill the building is escalating or was escalating. So I went to even the offices on 23 Road in Festac. I met the commercial manager there,
Okay.
and she looked at the bill and confirmed to me that it's according to the meter reading. Because
According
they
to
were
the meter's
playing-
reading.
they were playing camaraderie. They don't want to throw anybody
Under the bus.
So their marketing manager that comes to me, Mr. Michael, he keeps working hard at covering whatever is going on until I have to go to Marina. It was where it was disclosed to me because they have to call him in front of me and was querying him why they were billing us on estimated bill when we have meter.
Okay.
That level of bullying,
Harassment.
pressurizing you, harassing you, just to extort that money. So to me, I felt like this was too much.
It's too much.
So
And there needs to be another agreement
crying
with
out,
them.
yeah.
Barrister, please, what's Barrister?
Yes.
He will tell you he's not surprised. Barrister, what's your take on this?
Esther,
Sir?
when they told us that they are doing reform, most of you did not even ask what kind of reform. What you are hearing and seeing here is the reform of Tinubu.
Hey, Chineke.
It is an order given to them and they are working on it. If you like, go to Abuja, NEROS, they will tell you it's part of the reform, that the things will get better. You have forgotten that on many occasions, this NEROC have told all the distribution company to reimburse Band A people, to pay them for the low service they are giving us. I mean, Band A too.
Oh, wow.
So whenever you go there, they say, go to Abuja and tell them now. What's his name? Adelabu, before he left office, this same NERC have told him to refund the 20 billion naira that people used to buy meter, that they are not supposed to do that. Did he refund anybody? Esther, I said the rot is from the head. Talk from now till tomorrow, until somebody who is a leader comes into office. These things will never go away, because everybody occupying any position in this office, in this government today, see it as what? A cashing out point.
There you go.
Cashing out point. If you didn't make money now, when are you going to make money? You are hearing Gbajabi Amila. Do you know that there are bigger Gbajabi Amila somewhere? Are you aware?
Yes, sir.
There are bigger Gbajabi Amila. So all of them are cashing out. To the detriment of the people.
Yes, sir.
Nobody cares about you. It's just to make you until there is nothing to make again. That is the mantra of this government. When they say they are doing tax reform, do you know this? Is it not for you? All this money that take, is it not from you?
Okay, sir, let me ask you, has there been any, you went to meet them yourself, and they gave you an ultimatum, it is what they say you should pay or nothing?
And you better pay on. In fact, there's an email that follows, says you have to pay to the letter. There's nothing any man can do about it, and I cannot do anything about it. Sorry. And all the attempts I made to reconnect to that individual, he never.
So you can't renegotiate this thing, considering the fact that they did not even meet up at their end by providing you the duration of the requisite electricity supply.
The only source of probably respite here now that I think is coming from the Marina office.
Okay.
That I went. There's a young lady I met there who was very cordial with me.
Okay.
Miss Chinyere, and so she was calling the marketing officer that comes to our business place in front of me and rebuking him in the fact that she does not understand why they were billing us on estimated bill when we have the meter. And she promised that that of yesterday or this today, that will be reconnected if we pay certain amount, like about 3 million or thereabout. They will come and reconnect us.
Okay. And then
we paid it and sent the bill to them.
Okay.
And up till now,
they haven't come.
They have not come to reconnect us.
Do you recall the persons who came to disconnect you? Do you know their names?
Of course, I don't know their names, but I know the team.
The team?
You know, there's Festac field officers that come around.
The Festac field officers?
They always come. Once they send the bill, they follow up. We could disconnect.
So now you've paid, and they don't want to. Do they want you to give them money personally or something?
No, we have to. No, we've already. The lady I met at the office, they said if I pay about 3 million, then I should send them the receipt of the
which
payment.
You did.
Then they will follow up with the reconnection. And she was sorry that we are inconvenienced by the disconnection. So I did that of yesterday around about 5:30ish, and I sent the bill to her. She said she will call them, come. And so when she called them yesterday, they said they will be coming, but they didn't come. Today, they said they'll be coming probably before the day runs up. I was calling the lady up to about 4 times. She said, okay, she will get back to them and see if she can enforce it. Up until now, before I come to this registration, they didn't come.
It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate.
Esther, what you are seeing here is corruption pro max. Because they promised us that when they do this band A, band C, at least you will enjoy what you are paying for. Is that not what they told us?
That's what Adelabu said.
Exactly. So what is the essence, Esther? They use that thing to hoodwink Nigerians.
Hoodwink?
I'm telling you, to believe that there's something is happening. And I asked you, I remember I said, come, which megawatts are you going to use to distribute this light? Is it this 4,000 for the whole Nigeria? All of a sudden, they started forcing everybody into band A so that you will pay more, they collect more money from you.
But this is wrong. Bagada access,
fraud.
Oworo access, Ifako access along that Bagada. No electricity since Saturday.
No, there's a reason for that one. They say rainfall. And
no, this is before that rain fell on Sunday.
All the electric, all the wires on the ground, they don't need to put it on so that it will not shock human beings.
Backwardsness. I don't know.
But Barrister, this was even before that rain.
In 21st century.
This was even before that rain.
So,
this issue is even before that rain.
My dear, this thing is beyond just talking. Seriously, it's a fraud. Government defrauding
Esther,
you.
If I look at it from a business perspective, I doubt a business can survive.
No business can survive. It's not even about down. It's discouraging.
They are not aware that many businesses close down because they cannot afford to pay
NEPA.
Now,
for what they did not
increase
use.
The tariff.
They cannot afford to pay NEPA.
Absolutely.
Which business will do that?
The reason why I was lamenting is because at the end of the day, I can't pay my staff.
You can't pay your staff.
And they're running us under. So I said, are you not happy that you have a paying customer? What's the joy in
frustrating?
So now nobody could ask me that question because it seemed that this is a reverse psychology. Anyone that is given a little power in Nigeria seems to victimize fellow citizens.
I just abuse it.
One of them said, "Oh, you repaired your meter." I said, "No, we didn't repair our meter. Engineers from Marina came over twice. 2 men twice. So what are you complaining about? Because they wanted us to buy meter from them at a certain price when the former manager was there and he refused and repaired the meter because there wasn't anything wrong with the meter. So the men came and repaired it. Since that time, we became victim of the same individual.
Oh, you can see now.
Esther, you remember when I started talking, I said in Nigeria we pay for what we don't see. Now, if it happens, is it a possibility? The question for me is there a possibility we can have, we use as we pay? Is it possible?
That was the essence.
That was supposed to be
was the essence of the prepaid meter.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the role of the prepaid meter. Unfortunately, if you are now in band A and with the current system and the increment in electricity tariff for big businesses like what Romy Pixar and all that, you can't do that prepaid meter thing.
Is that true?
It will be too much.
Yeah, very well.
But the issue here is this, like you said, the one in Surulere is bigger than the one here.
Yeah,
and
250.
250, and
square
this
meter.
is 40 square meters.
Right.
Now you now increase the tariff here.
That's
from 300 and something to how
from
much?
320
to 1 million.
To 1 million.
That's a
1.1
significant
million,
increment. Okay, on what basis are you increasing doing that? So, okay, now another thing is, if you're now even providing the electricity for the increment for like let's say 18 hours or 16 hours, it can even give you some form of respite to say, okay, fine. Now this increment, will they say to pay to get these lights, this is how much you have to pay. Okay, you may not complain, you may just do your bidding and pay, but you're not giving the lights. And at the end of the month, you must pay that money. So how do you want that business? And then look at the extra expenses. Buying diesel, running that outfit for 24 hours, it's even more than the estimated billing they will pay. So here is the issue right now, double costing. You're going to pay more than 1 million naira a month for buying diesel, that's for sure. Because you know how much
it costs us 8 million.
Then secondly, you are now also still going to pay that estimated billing, despite the fact that there's a shortfall. They're not even providing you electricity. If you don't pay, they'll come cut you off, or they will add it to the following month. So it's serious. That's what I'm saying. You must pay that 1 million naira. Plus the diesel you're paying for every day is even more than the 1 million naira you will pay for that electricity. Now they're not even giving you that electricity, and you will pay that money.
And nobody is challenging them.
Do you understand?
Nobody. No, you can't challenge anybody.
Nobody. Yes, you can't challenge anybody. They say not only you, this and they will bring all my. Meanwhile, that distribution company can be sued.
I think that's what we need to do now. We have to write a petition.
So
to
who's
them.
suing?
We need to follow up. The company has to sue.
No, I mean that's
it. That's it.
And continue with the complaints and the petition. We'll continue to talk about it here.
Definitely.
It's quite unfortunate too that the system is slow in responding and attending to issues like this.
Very critical issues.
You know what I think about Ajawo is they believe that you are in a highbrow area. So it's a crime now to set up your business.
Barrister, the only highbrow area in this Lagos now, and that's Lekki side and Ikoyi side. There is no highbrow area in this mainland.
Esther, if the dash you house in the Lekki now, can you collect it? I mean dash. Where flood is oozing out from their windows.
Barrister.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a very short break. Sir, thank you so much for coming in. Kizike, thank you so much for the good work. We'll continue to highlight this, but I think what we'll do, we'll continue to talk about it, and we'll continue to reach out to IKEDC because it's imperative that they respond to this, especially Madam Onyelucha, because if this is coming up now that she just got in there, this is a significant increment. Messages are being sent to you, complaints are being made, and you're not responding. Let us know precisely what the problem is. Why are you not providing that electricity, especially for the fact that these persons are in band A? What is your excuse? There's rain now, rain they fall. They said whenever rain falls, that what do you call it?
Production.
No, whenever rain falls, there is electricity because of the, what do you call that thing? The
high production.
Is it that
the current?
The current. What the problem is. Why are you not providing that electricity, especially for the fact that these persons are in band A? What is your excuse? There's rain now, rain they fall. They said whenever rain falls, that what do you call it?
Production.
No, whenever rain falls, there is electricity because of the, what do you call that thing? The
high production.
is it that
the current?
The current, the turbine or the band, something like that. That there's water. So
more.
What exactly?
Even
is
with
the
that,
issue?
still we don't see the light.
Do you understand?
But you know they have backwardly schooled us in Nigeria. You notice that anytime there's rain, light goes off.
Exactly.
And I'm like, what in the
There's no connection.
anywhere in the world?
There's always
tell
light.
you that light
Electricity.
and
Water does not go.
that light and thunder, they are not friends.
What kind of nonsense is that?
And this woman that came in, you know, she's acting. She want to make more money so that his organs.
It does say that method of making money doesn't make sense.
Esther, she had to make so that his organs in Abuja will now validate his appointment and make it official.
People are even sending me messages that prepaid in Aba is free in Abia State.
Yeah.
But in Lagos, 250,000 naira for prepaid. And after you even pay itself to bring them to come and fix it and install it and do all the process and all that stress. Why must everything be like this?
It's unfortunate.
It's quite unfortunate, to be honest with you.
It's part of the reform. They are reforming our life.
They are giving us lamentation for reformation. Oh, wow. We're going to read the name of that Yoruba Union to me in English. And I said, okay, since barrister is not going to tell me the meaning, since he's using it to do Yangada, I'm going to marry a prince. A Yoruba prince that is fresh and single. Barrister, which prince, which king, which Oba is single in Yoruba land? Which Oba? How many wives do they used to have?
I wanted to recover before I would not answer.
Recover from what? Barrister, recover from what?
From the upper court you gave me.
Which? What do you mean?
And you are telling me that in my presence.
Wait.
Before the whole world.
Barrister, which Oba in Yoruba land is single? Which Oba?
You know, most time women, your choices can embarrass somebody.
Barrister, I don't share. I don't share what is mine. I don't share with anybody.
Sir. Well, you know, at times, you look at the royalties and all the paraphernalia of office, you just succumb. What is there?
I will succumb. I will share my property.
Which property?
Chineke.
Who even gave you the property?
Well, what are you talking about?
What I'm talking
what
about?
What are you considering to?
What are you considering?
I'm asking you. I don't share.
Esther, did any man go to hell for marrying two?
Obasaragi.
Hold on.
I'm not.
You know
okay, me too. I can marry 2 husbands now. What is wrong with it?
That's not the order of God. That's not the order of God.
Lekwegi. Barrister, let's not go there. If we go there today, the trouser man you will wear today with tear.
All the prophets in the Bible. How many of them? Which one married only one wife?
That was Old Testament.
It's the same
Old Testament.
That was where you came from. The same Old Testament. That was the Old Testament that brought the New Testament.
So Barrister, you're defending the fact that you can have more than one wife. But that me, I say I don't want to share. And then I'm saying, okay, fine. If you must have more than one, I will have more than 2 husbands. You're telling me it's not the order of God.
The more the merrier.
The more the merrier.
Yes.
I don't share my property.
Which property?
I'm just warning you. Simple. Now, let me just tell you. So, there is no Oba in Lagos that is single. If there is a single Oba, I will use him to do Yanga since you refuse to interpret for me.
But in your own interest, women are more now. So, it's 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
So
out of desperation, I should enter and be sharing.
No, it's not out of
and be sharing okay? Is that what you're asking me to do?
Sharing what?
This is Obasara again. Barrister, fresh documents have revealed that the federal government
I didn't know you
granted a recruitment waiver. Barrister, pay attention.
Esther.
Sir, fresh documents have revealed that the federal government granted a recruitment waiver to the Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council to employ 300 workers in August 2025, months before the presidency disowned the agency and accused the alleged Director General Prince Adeni Adeyemi of forgery and impersonation. Now, the approval was conveyed in a letter dated August 7, 2025, was signed by the Director of Organization, Design and Development in the Office of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, Mimi Abu. The waiver was issued because of the federal government's embargo on general recruitment into the civil service. So according to the document, the approval was copied to the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. That is the Office of George Akume. Reports that the approval authorized the council to recruit 300 personnel across several cadres. The positions included 10 directors on grade level 17, 20 assistant directors on grade level 15, and 44 administrative officers spread across different grade levels. Other approved positions comprises 45 planning officers, 6 statisticians, 32 commercial officers, 22 investment promotion officers, 26 accountants, 10 legal officers, 13 procurement officers, 11 program analysts, 12 information officers.
What are they doing?
Jesus.
Esther, what are they doing, all these people? Just to be sharing money. This is just one agency that recruited all these people. Then the wage bill, nobody's talking about it. The wage bill. Well, Esther, I thank God that these things are happening though. You know, when somebody's cup is full, God will use minute things that did not even matter to embarrass that person. That's why he said that he will use foolish things to confirm the wise. Shebi, they said that their master strategy, they know everything. So where we are there when this scandal broke out?
Barrister, it's unfortunate.
To
it's
make matters worse, the chief of staff to the president is not even very discreet about it, the way he went about it, because of greed. It is greed that blew this thing out of proportion. Greed. Esther, greed. That is what happens when you are overambitious. Something will give. This they thought is a walkover, that he will cooperate, he will just walk away, he will just silently go away. You understand? That was their thinking. Not knowing that the guy is well grounded in this type of thing. That is it. This guy is bringing out more facts, even though he has gone underground. He has bringing out more facts. But my prayer is that he should not go the way of Funshaw Williams or Bola Igeu or even Abiola. He should not go the way.
Well, the man said a key witness in this whole thing has been murdered in his hotel. And he also alleged that after his life, he showed a video of bullets riddled on his car. And he told the journalist he was speaking with that he cannot disclose his location right now. His lawyers have told him to stay under the radar. And I think Senior Advocate of Nigeria Chief Femi Falana is going to represent him. Meanwhile, Barrister, remember the NI, National Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies, Kuru in Plateau State? Well, there was another attack by armed men on the facility today. Actually, head of public service, Dr. Osime Samuel, the gunmen attacked on Wednesday night. However, he added that the attack was repelled by security operatives guarding the institute. Barrister, what are they looking for inside there?
There is something about that place, because you cannot tell me they are looking for money. Esther, If you know the importance of that institution,
of policy and strategic studies.
if you know the importance of that institution, you will now know that there is something these guys are looking for. Seriously, and somebody is directing them there. You know, the first time maybe they didn't get what they were looking for. Yes, the man now, whoever is teleguiding and now say, go back there, go and check so and so place. And that's where those, you know.
What did he want to do with anything found there?
If you know that institution and what it represents in Nigeria, you will know how important it is. You may not see it as anything, but there is something they are looking for. Seriously. Strategic study, policy, Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies. Look at all the who and who pass through that institution in Nigeria.
That's something.
All the who and who is who in Nigeria, they pass through that institution.
You're right, actually.
So it's not a anyhow institution. There is something they are looking for. And that will tell you that this thing that you are calling a bandit and is much more than that, Esther. Now, seriously, and that's why we have been telling Tinubu, sit up. Sit up. These people will rubbish your name and your administration, but nobody want to listen. When you give this advice, they wave it with a hand as if it does not matter. But Esther, it is going to matter.
The mission of the institute is to serve as a center for policy advocacy, advice and training for Nigeria, West Africa and Africa in the context of a dynamic and changing world.
That is a very strategic institution. All the policy formulation, you just call it a think tank.
So is it possible for them to relocate that institution to Abuja or Lagos, somewhere where they will not be having this attack? Is it possible to relocate it?
I am thinking they should reshuffle the security architecture of that place.
Barrister, they've attacked before. The presidency warned that it will not happen again. Another happened. This time it was repelled. Who knows how many persons will come back the next time? So don't you think, if as that place is as important as you have described, shouldn't there be a relocation?
Esther, relocating it is not the issue here. It might even got worse. Are you getting it?
Okay.
What I'm thinking is that they should reinforce the security architecture of that place. Because if you want to relocate that place, all the other government institutions, because you now begin to relocate all of them because of what? Bandits and terrorists, Abi. So how many are you going to relocate in a month, in a year? Esther, do you even consider the inconveniences moving institutions because of ordinary rascal terrorists? Rascal. Esther.
Now, wow. Barrister, very quickly, the Federal High Court in Abuja affirmed David Mark as the national chairman of the African Democratic Congress, and obviously it was by Justice Musa Liman. He dismissed the suit filed by House of Rep member Leke Abejide challenging the emergence of Mark and Ogbeni Ralph Aregbesola as national chairman and national secretary of the party. Also, the judge ruled that the court lacked jurisdiction to interfere in the party's internal affairs. He also held that Abejide failed to show that his rights were violated by the emergence of the Mark-led leadership. Justice Liman held that the handing over of the party's leadership by Musu to Mark did not violate the ADC constitution. So they even asked that the judge awarded 2 million naira each in favor of all the defendants to be paid by Abejide. He also awarded 10 million naira against Abejide's lawyer in compliance with the Electoral Act. How do you describe this?
That is, in fact, it is a judgment that is upright. That's how to describe it.
So we cannot use one stroke to generalize our judiciary has balkanized our democracy.
Yeah, there are good ones. No, seriously, there are good ones, and they are taking example, or they are learning from what happened to their peers.
So if the ADC's official leadership is Ralph Aregbesola and Mark, that means the other presidential candidates are irrelevant.
Of course.
So they're not recognized in any form.
It can never be. You can't have
because there's Dumebi Kachuku and who is the other person that emerged as a presidential candidate. So if it's official that these are the persons recognized by the court, it means that every other whatever
is null and void.
Is null and void. Yeah, so they recognize whoever emerges.
Remember that the Supreme Court have earlier ruled on this matter where they validated David Mark.
Yes.
So. I told you that this is what the Supreme Court should have done. That based on this ruling, every other matter concerning this particular issue
Should be dropped.
And in any court. In any court, because the Supreme Court have already ruled all other animals should run inside the bush. That's the meaning.
It's quite unfortunate when the Supreme Court did what they did with Nnamdi Kanu. I think that is when this whole thing, if a Supreme Court gives a judgment, you can now appeal that judgment and it's referred to a lower court. So what's now the essence of being the apex court?
In fact, I don't know.
So what if in 2027 the Supreme Court rules and affirms that whoever won the election and somebody wants to appeal it, will they refer it back to the federal high court to decide?
No, they'll go to customary court.
So in that regard now, the ADC no longer has any court issues.
I don't think so.
With this particular judgment.
I don't think so. Anybody that wants to do anything now is just an interloper or a mischief maker.
So what do you think is going to happen with that of the NDC?
Of course, they are giving them their
They've appealed it. Yes, access code agreed. But, they still have a pending court concerning the logo ish.
That matter, I told you here, I cannot stand because the person pursuing that matter is not a known entity in law. It is not a recognized body. So on what ground are they pursuing whatever? I told you, it's not possible. That thing will not stand. The same ruling that you got today from Lima is going to happen on that same matter. That same ruling, yes, because you have to pursue something based on your understanding of that thing.
Okay.
In this case now, everybody have already brought out the history of this logo that is causing issues.
Yeah.
And the PMP. So, in fact, these people just want to play mischief. That's how I see it. They don't want to play mischief. They know that they are not going anywhere with this case. They just want to play mischief. It can never happen.
So what do you think about the opposition? Should they merge as one?
Esther, is it not a settled opposition that will merge? They have made sure that these people can never settle down. That's why they are bringing all these court cases. Whenever they come out of this, they will throw another one. Whenever they come out of that one, they will throw another one to make sure that you are not settled, to keep you restless. Esther, that is a deliberate act of wickedness. It is mischief making. Because this is not part of the strategy that I know of. So all these strategies, no, you cannot be doing strategy and you are playing mischief at the same time. It doesn't add up. They just deliberately want to keep all the opposition busy with court cases. And so how can they settle down? You can see. It's not possible now. It can never be. Because each of the opposition, they are struggling one court issue or the other. When they finish this one, they will bring another one. When they finish this one, they will bring another one. Deliberately.
Well, Amici is now the vice presidential candidate of the ADC, and Atiku Abubakar is, the presidential candidate. Kenneth Okonkwo is supposedly a spokesperson for Atiku.
Yeah, they said Atiku appointed him. And I said, look, it's deliberate. Because Atiku have seen that it is better to use the Peter Obi's brother to attack him. That is it. You want to tell me that in the whole of the North, Atiku did not see any spokesperson. It has to be a Kenneth Okonkwo who already denounced him for choosing a Rivers man instead of somebody from the Southeast. You can see now. There is no morality here. It's all about who can pay my bill. Kenneth Okonkwo knows that Peter Obi will not give him shishi. For whatever reason, but an Atiku is ready to pay just to whittle down the importance of Peter Obi in the Southeast.
Despite Kenneth Okonkwo saying that he is not comfortable with the vice presidential candidate chosen.
He just talk and you know me now.
He just talk and you know me now.
You know me now, yeah. Now money don't exchange hands, so he can now. He's not born again.
Wow, so it's going to be, he was the spokesperson for Peter Obi in 2023. Now he's for Atiku. And Atiku, he berated in 2023.
Now talk of political prostitution. Anybody that can pay, the madam is ready to lay flat.
Wow. Yes. So when campaign starts now, there's going to be a lot of dirty playing politics at work.
But like I've always said, about advice Kenneth Okonkwo, let him go back to history. Those who play such infamous role, how they ended up. I didn't say he should not be spokesperson to anybody, but he should spoke well. Esther, did you hear my language? I don't know.
She spoke well.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any English like that. But let him speak well. As a spokesperson, let him speak well. I didn't say he should speak well or he should speak well.
Barrister, the United States Embassy in Abuja and the Consulate General in Lagos have announced a temporary shutdown in observance of their Independence Day celebration. Diplomatic offices remain closed on Friday, July the 3rd. Obviously, an official notice was released by the US mission in Nigeria today and approved by Mr. Donald Trump. The announcement was made through mission's official social media platforms, involving the public about the temporary closure of services at both locations. There are also talks as to the insistent killings in Nigeria. Trump is expressing disappointment despite him praising himself for while he boasted that he decimated all of the supposed militia killing people in Nigeria. He gave himself the accolade of all the recent killings taking place against these persons of darkness or these persons that are constituting menace and bloodletting. How would you quickly react to this?
Esther, in fact, I am beginning to be ashamed of myself for being a Nigerian.
Why?
Because of this thing that is happening to my country. Esther, on what ground would Donald Trump be boasting that he's helping us to solve our problem?
He didn't say he's helping us. He said he did it. That now the Christians can breathe a sigh of relief.
Can you imagine? Should he be telling us that, Esther? No, tell me, if you have a leader who has pride, pride. Do you know in the Western world, do you know what they tell this mode? They are pride. Seriously, they are pride. I want to tell you a story. There was one boy in the UK who has a terminal sickness. The UK doctors have tried and they advise that euthanasia should be carried out or something like that. That's, mercy killing.
Yeah, to euthanize him.
Good. But the parents said no, the man said no, that they can't kill his son. He started searching all over the world. He put out adverts, he put out search. Then a hospital in Italy now told the man that, look, we can solve this problem. Oh. It is our forte. Bring your son to Italy. We are going to treat your son. The UK government got with and said no, he will not travel with that boy. Esther, they refused the man to leave UK with that boy to go to Italy. Can you imagine? All because of what? National pride. What we could not do, you Italy want to do it for us. Yes, sir. Look at it yourself. That is how countries are built. It's not by talking and making noise. You want to collect all the money, you want to get all the power, yet you are nothing. You are not in the international community, Esther. Mention the name of Nigeria today. They will ask you, which country is that? And where are you? Where is it from? Because you are nothing to offer the world. Nothing. Esther, nothing. With all your 200 million people. China can boast of what they can give to the world. India can boast. You, Unko, what can you boast of giving the people except corruption? Corruption. That is our own corruption self. We elevated it. Esther, we elevated corruption to a higher level. Because the way these people steal money in Nigeria, it is unprecedented. It can never happen in any clime in the whole world. The way we steal money here, and the way we package it, even Satan will not doubt the authenticity. The way we package corruption in Nigeria, Esther, it is unprecedented. That is the only thing we offer the world.
Barrister, don't be saying we, say some people.
Esther.
If you say we, you're including.
You see this, some people and whatever. If the leadership is bad, Esther, the whole of the body is bad. Forget about this you are telling yourself. If they want to refer to Nigeria today from any country, it is the leadership they go and meet in Abuja.
Well, Barrister, I don't identify with that aspect of leadership that is corrupt. So you cannot use the attitude or, will I say, disposition of the leadership to say generally everything is bad.
If you're a honest person now, as an ordinary citizen, will Donald Trump talk to you? No, tell me. They are looking at the leadership, the government, what they are doing and what they are not doing. That is where the matter is, Esther. Stop all this, not all of us. Not all. How many of you are not corrupt? Who will not be corrupted if the right offer is made?
Including you.
Esther.
Including you, barrister.
Oh, you didn't hear me before.
What did you say before?
These people that are stealing oil money, our crude oil money, are they better than me? Eh? If I see it, I will block the whole place and drive everybody away.
You block the whole place.
You know, I'm not joking. No.
And drive everybody away.
I'm not joking. Seriously.
And collect the money for yourself.
What are you telling me? Those people that are eating it, do they have two heads?
Barrister, you're corrupt Nigerian.
It's today you know, Abi. Because I've not dealt with you.